Hi guys and welcome to another video, and today we're sending this. So we're sending our backrooms game to drum roll the public.
So this is called open source. So basically you let other people to see your source code, so they can use your source code to build on top of it, or make something by themselves based on your
But
code.
what if they post it and it becomes a copyright and they steal the project?
That's the point. They can contribute back to your project. They can also take this project as their own. They can do anything about it. That's in the community how you share your code to people.
What if we make it like you cannot change it?
That's not open source. That's called closed source.
Oh well, then fine, we'll do it open source then.
So because we do this as an educational purpose, so most of the code it's not a secret or something, because we already show the code to everyone. So
But in the code shouldn't we put a link to our YouTube channel?
Yeah, for sure, we can put those things in the link. Okay. So when we do open source, so first thing first, there's a tool called Git. Git is a tool that manage your code. So for example, you have your piece of code on your computer, and I want to work on the same code with you. Then Git can help you to cooperate between different people. So basically, you guys can work on the same project together with this approach. So it's also a version management tool. So for example, today you want to change something, you made some change and you found, oh shit, this is not the change I want to make. That breaks everything. You want to go back. So Git can help you go back to the last point. There's this website called GitHub. So it's the most popular website that people open source their projects online. So open source has a lot of benefits. If in your code there's a bug, other people want to use your code, they will find a bug for you. They can fix it even for you. If a group of people have the same interest, they can work on the same project, and they can improve this project better and better together. So when you open source something, basically you open the opportunity to the whole world. Okay, so in order to use this website, you need to sign up. So we'll sign up for you first. So after you sign up for GitHub, you will see a page like this. So in this page, you can create your repository, which is your project. So for example, if we create a repository here, it's like a background. You can put all those whatever description for you. If you don't want to open source, you can say it's private, so no one can see it. If you want everyone to see your code, you can see public. If you want to put a license, you can. Otherwise, just for now, we don't put any licensing for here. Okay, they have a client side as well. So if it's your first time using GitHub, you can download the desktop app. So once you download, you click login, you will see a screen like this, just authorize. Once you log in, you should be able to see your repository here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say clone this repository, it will offer you to clone this repository to your local folder on your computer. So this is a OK path for us. So we say clone. Now you are in this project repository. Next, we just need to move whatever your code to that folder. So this is our code. Right. So once you have your code here, you can see it will show all those files here, right? So there's a something called a commit. So basically every time you do some change, you want to have like in a game, you want to save your game to this point.
Yeah.
You make a commit, okay?
Yeah.
So for example, this one, it's our initial commit. There's not much about it, but every commit usually you should say something about it. So in the future, when you look back, you know what's this point about, right? First commit of. So once you're done, you commit to main. At this point, those changes are still on your local. Okay, it's not to the remote yet. So what you need to do is say publish branch. So this branch will be published to the remote onto the GitHub. So you either click this or next time you can click here to do the publish. So what does this say is fetch origin? Means if someone else makes some change, like for example, you give me permission, I can do change of this repository, then if I make a change, I can commit, then when next time you're here, you can click this button to pull my change to your local, so you can see my change from your local. Okay, and here there's another tab called history. In the history tab, you can see all those changes here. So it will show you what has been changed. For example, this gray means it's added. You can see a plus sign here, means all those lines are added in this change. So in the future, if you change something, you do commit, you push. In that commit, there will be some other types of changes, like modification, deletion, all those things. Another feature is of the Git in general is called a branch. So branch means if there's a tree, when the tree grows, it can grow into different branches. So if usually we have one branch that is a main branch, that's like something you're sure you do want to this to be the official stable version of the software or project. Usually you put
like
that in
the trunk.
Yeah, the trunk. Yeah, good. So in the old days we call this a trunk branch, but nowadays we call it a main branch.
Or is it like a sapling?
So, but when you make some experiments or you create a new feature, or for example you work on a new story about some new feature, you're not sure, you can create a branch just about that feature. So you work on that branch until you finish everything and you say, oh, this is good. I'm ready to merge it back to the main branch. At that point, you merge back to the main branch, then it's not gonna affect the stuff on the main branch because you're doing experience stuff. If you don't like it, you can just ditch that branch. The main branch has not been touched. Until everything is finished on that branch, you can say, okay, let's put this branch back into the main branch and release it. So that's a very good way to work on things, even between different people. They can have different branches to work on things simultaneously. So that's about branch. And since we have pushed to the remote, so if you refresh the page, you can see the code is already online. So anyone now going to this URL can see your code. And they can just get your code from here. They can clone it. They can create their own repository based on your branch. That's called a fork. So it's like another branch, but it's remote on their under their account, right?
But
if you get popular, you will see a lot of people fork your stuff.
But then what if the people who like copied it also get the popular?
Yeah, that's fine, but it will always show a history that their code is based on your code. So on their page, they will say, oh, this is a fork from Neal Ginger, the backroom game. So you can always trace where this stuff is coming from. So, and also you should have some confidence in yourself. The updates you make is always better than, you're the original author.
Right? I don't I don't trust Facebook things
Facebook.
for sure.
In some cases, you can also choose the license. So the license can say, if you use my project, you must credit me as an author or something like that. So that also can be one of the things you can think about. So when people fork your project, when they make some changes, maybe they fix some bugs or they have some interesting ideas, they can create something called a pull request. So if they create a pull request to you as the original author, you can review the request and see, oh, this is an interesting idea, I like it. And then you can say, let's merge this into my main branch. So this becomes part of your project. That's how everyone can contribute to this project and make it better and better.
Okay.
And also there's a feature of GitHub called the issues. So if people find some bugs in your code, they can create issues here. They can ask questions. They can interact with you in this kind of way. Oh, I found a bug. If you do A, B, C, D, X, Y in that way, it will crash. Then you say, oh, there's a bug, I can fix it.
Oh, okay.
Right? So this is the good side of open source, because a lot of people can work on this together. And then because your source code is open to public, people can actually even help you fix those issues. Someone find the issue, say, okay, I know how to fix this. I'll fix this for you. I'm creating a pull request. Can you review and merge it to this? So a lot of people, they create a project and they don't have time to maintain all the small details and stuff. The community who using this project can also help together to make the project better. So it's like a, mutual benefits kind of way to do a project.
I like it.
Yeah, that's it.
So bye guys, and
you can have a check.
Yeah.
You can have a look at this code if you're interested.
So link will be in the description.
Now you can download the code. You can run that main and play the game. And even do your own change, make it be more interesting.
Maybe next episode or next few episodes, if you guys check this, then maybe we can see what you guys edited, and we can check it if it's good, and we might also add it to our original project.
Yeah, good. Cool.
Okay.
So that's all for today.
Bye.
Bye.